guys want to learn how to make this cute little rose, stay tuned. This is a beginner-friendly project. Also, you guys, if you're new to crocheting, go under my crochet tutorial playlist in order to learn the beginner stitches. Let's begin. Okay, in order to make this crochet rose, you will need your yarn color of choice. Also, you will need a 4.0 millimeter hook. Remember, the bigger your hook size, the bigger the rose will be. So I like mine to be a 4. That gives me a good size rose. And also you will need a darning needle to sew your ends in. Let's begin. First thing you're going to do is create a slip knot, and we're going to chain 31. If you guys are fresh beginners, go under my Crochet 101 tutorial playlist and look at the beginner stitch videos to learn how to do each of these stitches. So I'm going to chain 31. Okay, once you chain 31, what you're going to do is you're going to go back down and do single crochet. So this very first stitch, you're going to skip, and into the second stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. And you're going to do single crochets going all the way back down to the row, like so. I'll meet you guys at the end of the chain 31. Okay, you should now have 30 stitches when you count. And then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and at that same chain 1 space, we're going to put a single crochet in the same space. Sorry, in the first space. Sorry, y'all. Put a single crochet in the first space. So chain 1, and then the first stitch, put a single crochet. In this next stitch, we're going to put 5 double crochet in the same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. In this next stitch, we're going to put a single crochet. And then this next stitch, we're going to put 5 double crochet. So we're going to repeat this pattern going back all the way back down our row. So we do 5 double crochet in one stitch, and then we do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 5 double crochet. I'll wrap the pattern up here. So how many do I have in here? I have 4, 5. Okay. Next stitch, single crochet. So just repeat that, you guys, till the end of your row, and I'll meet you guys back at the end. This is what your work should look like. Okay, so once you make it to the end of your row, your last stitch should be a single crochet, and what you're going to do is chain 1, and you're going to cut your yarn and pull your tail through. Okay, now you see how your rose already looks like a spiral, so you just grab it from each end, whatever end you want, and you just start wrapping it. Wrap and wrap and wrap. Like so. I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to grab some yarn. Grab about maybe 12 to 14 inches. And this is where you get your needle. So let me find one of mine. I can never find it. Thread your needle. Pick your rose back up. And then you're going to turn it over and you're going to sew. So exactly how you rolled it, make sure everything stays in place. And you're just going to start sewing everything together, okay? So I like to pull, you know, about this much tail left. And you just go anywhere and sew. Make sure you're grabbing all of the layers of your rose because you don't want to miss any layers. Got some hair stuck in there. So I'm just going through and making sure that I'm grabbing all layers of my rose. Make sure that you're pulling your stitches tight when you're sewing so that it doesn't come loose. It also gives the shape form. Okay. Once you're satisfied with your work, let me pull this little tail through. Once you're satisfied with your sewing, you just knot it off. And me, I like to be extra, so I just put a little rhinestone on the inside. If you want to make your rows big, like the one on the right side, just do more chains. I think I did 80 chains to make the big rows. Let's begin.